Alright, hello YouTube. So I thought I'd make a quick explanation video on all of this shit, because you know, when I make the proper video, I can't put as much emphasis on every detail. But yeah, so there are two models you'll see for the box holder, one that is simpler and one that's a little bit more complex. So it depends if you really want to add all of this complexity just for a little bit more speed. I put all of these cards, although the buffering over there is a little bit weird, so I don't know if it's going to actually take all of these cards when you actually load. Maybe it's going to like despawn a few, so actually you'll only end up with that. I don't know, something like that. If you choose the slower version, it's going to be like 100,000 items per hour slower. Not that big of a deal, honestly. And the reason for that is that if you have a shulker box with a few items for demonstration, basically with this particular design, you're limited by the cards that are sitting in this water stream trying to get up. So that's slow, and at some point this dispenser is going to be missing some cards because well, the intake over here is only one-time hopper speed, whereas this thing feeds two hopper cards at the same time. But yeah, you have some buffering over there. So this one is slightly slower than this one. As for function, I hope I made it somewhat clear enough in the original video, but when you input your shulker boxes, first of all, you have this comparator that's going to send a signal to this piston over there. That's going to push the observer over here, and when it gets a pulse on this rail, that just makes the whole system complete the circuit and tells it, oh, we're done processing one box, now you can go to the next. And then yeah, whenever that pushes or goes to the next cycle, you have a very short pulse over here, which is going to turn off the this torch. It's going to make a few cycles with this observer clock. This observer clock controls the clocking of this dispenser, which dispenses cards, but it also has this pulse extender over here. So if you don't know about this, if you take an observer clock and put some hoppers behind, I said hoppers, I meant repeaters, it's always going to keep the last repeater locked because of some tile-tick priority shit. And so that makes for a pulse extender, you could say. So whenever this clock stops, the signal gets lost, and that's how I retract this piston over there, which is going to send a signal over there. It's going to go all across to this trapdoor, and it's also going to go to here and repeat the next cycle to get a new box. When you actually have your shulker boxes in here, you have a signal reading that goes to this comparator over here. So after you have your short pulse that goes to from this repeater to the torch, you have the comparator that follows just right after that, and that's going to keep the torch off, and that's going to keep the clock going if you have items in the shulker box. But if you don't, well, that's going to end rather soon, and well, you know, that's going to eject your cards. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So when the cart is gone, you have the piston over there that's going to push the shulker box across to this hopper, and it's going to go to this chest. Now, if you actually want to put a UI and you have blocks all over this place over here, the hopper collection over there is not going to be 100% reliable, because you could have the shulker box in here collide with this block and not make it. So I don't know how you would want to deal with that personally. You could, if you wanted to, put a trapdoor or something like this, or I mean, you can just deal with it. The loss is not that huge. You saw that in our short testing. Well, we didn't lose. I'm stupid. We didn't even have these blocks over there. But you're not going to lose a crazy amount of boxes. Maybe one per chest or double chest. I don't know. It's not zero, but it's not that huge either. You'll notice that I put a lever over there. That's just to lock the slice, because you want to be able to lock this when you use this for a multi-item sorter. So even though you're going to have shulker boxes in this dispenser, you want to be able to turn it off so you don't end up with a shit ton of items over there that your cards can't pick up. Obviously over here I put a target block, but you can put anything you want really. It's just, I mean, target block because the blocks end up there, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And for the input, well, you have this chest over there, and yeah, you can put whatever. You can put shulk boxes, you can put stacks of items, anything. That's unfortunate. I didn't notice that. Wow. That's really cringe on my part.